Hey, and welcome to Getting Into Raw Cooking with Zane. This is episode 3 of our Raw Asian dinner party with Samantha Backman, my very special guest. I am very excited to have Samantha still.
I'm excited to have her here.
We're going to interview each other. We are having a great time. We're going to be making some great food and we're going to make you even more.
We're going to have a taste of us kicking the screen for more. I love all this, when you just have a look at these raw ingredients here, how easy it is to turn these into actual food. You don't have to cook them, boil them, freeze them. You can just turn
and this is the big thing, like it really makes me passionate about raw food. People think, oh, you know, raw food, I'm going to throw some celery and some lettuce and tomato in a bowl and that's it. But this stuff is great. Look at this big bowl of mushrooms that we're going to start out marinating right now.
Wow.
So first things first, I'm going to get Samantha into a bit of a job here. I'm very excited. Look at these little Enoki mushrooms and some oyster mushrooms and some black fungi, and I'm going to get you to just chop it into
everything in this bowl.
Everything in this bowl into just little pieces.
Do you want to give me another bowl?
Exactly.
Another bowl. The noise here is the cutting process, of course. So is that how you want it?
That is exactly how I want it. Just roughly chop. It doesn't have to be neat. We want them to be small enough pieces to fit inside our spring roll, and so that the marinade stacks all the way in to the pieces. While Samantha does that, I am going to start building our amazing marinated mushroom sauce. This is a really easy one. I'm going to throw into the blender about a teaspoon. Chop me look, I've got a teaspoon. This is a teaspoon.
You want me to chop?
A teaspoon? No. Throw that in there. A teaspoon of ginger, 2 cloves of garlic, and if I could just take the skin off those ones there, 2 tablespoons of tomato.
Can I do it that way? No?
You can totally do it that way. I'm just afraid
I just don't want to get my fingers caught. There you go.
There we go, and that will actually get the
smell
skin
that.
to come straight off. There we go. So 2 cloves of garlic.
I love this knife. I think we'll have to get IKEA as sponsors. This is the IKEA knife. It's absolutely amazing.
It's one of my favourite
No, their favourite knives, favourite tools, tools of trade.
Tools of the trade. It's funny we get connected. 2 tablespoons of tamari goes into the blender. Now we're using the Optimum 9900 blender today, which is a really great high-speed blender for us to use. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and you might have seen this in some of my other episodes, but roll the lemon first, then get Samantha to chop it in half, and then I'll be able to get 2 tablespoons of lemon juice straight out. Easily. Lemon is great. Lemon is one of those things, and I think I've said this before.
Highly alkaline. People tend to think of it as being acid. It's not. It's actually
alkaline.
Hey, I've discovered a great little pick-me-up tonic using lemon and apple cider vinegar. You know, the Bragg's apple cider vinegar. If you get water, distilled water, clean water, you know, not some of the tap water that we get in some places, and you put some Bragg's apple cider vinegar and lemon and a bit of honey in there. You don't have to put the lemon, but oh my God, it is the most amazing drink. It is the most amazing drink. I've actually got one of those great big water jugs with the tap on it, and I make it up and we just drink it all day long.
Absolutely delicious by the sounds of it. I'm going to pop a pinch of our Celtic sea salt straight into the blender as well. 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, and this Asian themed recipe, sesame oil is great. We've mentioned in the other episodes you can get both raw and cooked sesame oil. Either one is fine, but the flavour does change a little bit. And we've got our selection of mushrooms. So all we do now is blend this bit and pour it over the mushrooms. Our fungus, very good. They are actually acidic, but they're certainly a great.
Yeah, but we can't go too alkaline. You know, if we just do all alkaline, that's no good either. And the thing is that the nutritional value in the raw food is just amazing compared to when we cook it to death.
Absolutely. And mushrooms also contain vitamin D, which is great.
Yeah, they do too.
Blender on, are you ready?
Yep,
let's go.
Good.
So quick and easy. Now this marinade you could change up so easily. You could use lemon juice or lime juice. You could decide that you wanted to add some chili. You could put some lime kaffir leaves in there. There are so many options and alternatives that you could use in this particular case. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's do it, shall we?
Yeah, do it.
Throw in.
No rules here.
No rules.
What do you
Let's
want?
throw in a little bit of chili.
That much?
Yeah, that much. That's good. A little bit
and
of
what
chili.
if you wanted to thicken it? What would you do?
Well, I would probably put nuts in it to thicken it again. You could put some sesame seeds in to high calcium. calcium level in there. Or you could use cashew nuts, which are great for the brain.
You know, cashews aren't actually a nut, they're a seed.
That is true, that is true. And they're not actually
Google the
raw
cashew
either.
apple, yeah, because they have to heat it, but I guess they're still a damn good food. I get the cashew nuts and I soak them overnight and turn them into blend them and they come up like a porridge, which my grandson absolutely loves.
All right, I went to the fridge since we're being so free and easy with this recipe. Absolutely. We've put the extra little bit of chilli in there. Throw in 2 lime Kaffir leaves, and I'm going to put a little bit of lime zest in as well. Just a tiny little bit.
And again, you don't have to zest it because we're going to blend it all up.
And what about lemongrass? I know I keep running
Throw it
away.
all in. Lemongrass is brilliant. One of my favourites.
Amazing. Look at this. We'll just try the end off the lemongrass here and throw that in the blender. All right, I'll let Amanda.
So we're going to read. Amanda's just going to say, I know, it's Samantha.
Samantha.
I sometimes forget who I am too. Easy. I think that all got. You've really got to put it on high for those chunky bits in the bottom there. Make sure. Done.
Absolutely.
Done.
Okay. All we do is we pour that over the whole marinade, everything that we can get out of the jug. Oh, I think we've got enough of the bowl. Let me see if it's so good. Oh, that's amazing.
It's the smells, isn't it? I mean, you can just tell that it's great.
Absolutely.
Why would you want to buy dressings out of a bottle? Maybe convenience, but I tell you what.
Well, all the additives,
how long did that take? How long did that take? You could make that up, put it in a jar and put it in your fridge and keep it there for weeks and it's real food. People think that it takes a long time and they think that it's all going to be really hard, and the thing is your taste buds will appreciate this, so will your body. So we're going to leave that marinate for just a bit. Where do you want it?
Put it on the shelf behind us. We're going to quickly wash the jug and we'll be right back. Well, we've made the mushrooms, they're marinating behind us. Very exciting. Next thing we need to make is peanut sauce, and the amount of time it takes to make the peanut sauce is enough time for the mushrooms to be ready for us.
This is
good. This is really good.
This is it. Oh my god, I love that. That's my favourite. Yeah, the Melrose. They do a very good range of good oils too.
They do an excellent range of oils. I particularly like the almond oil they do, which is really nice. I use that in my hummus instead of olive oil. Great flavour.
When I was practicing, I used to, because this is readily available, going to get patients to actually get this particular, or their range, because they were so good. Their flaxseed oil, they do a lot of research into it, so it's really great. So this is going, so we're putting the almond into here.
Absolutely.
I just love this stuff.
No,
I just use a whole jar and just make it all up as a sauce. And
you can do it. You can lick the spoon. And almonds are great because almonds are actually an alkaline nut. One of the very few nuts that are alkaline. The really good thing about almonds is that because they're alkaline, they're really high in, not because they're alkaline, but they are really high in fibre as well. But it's much better than peanuts. Peanuts actually can grow a mould called aflatoxin, and that aflatoxin is one of the world's naturally occurring carcinogenics. So that's why we're making a mock peanut sauce using the almond butter, and it's going to taste great. Can I have a quarter of a cup in there?
So it's really, I'm saying, is this a quarter of a cup? That's what you're giving me these measurements for. See, I don't know that. I just throw it in and go, that'll do.
That'll do. I'm only measuring
taste
because
do I need
it'll make these guys taste, be able to repeat the recipe later on. A tablespoon of fresh lime juice. I think if you squeeze all of that in there, that'll be just about perfect. I'm going to pop in the coconut nectar now. Coconut nectar is great. It has amino acids in it, which is fantastic for us. A few seeds, doesn't matter if there's seeds in there because the blender is so good, they'll be completely pulverized.
And seeds are actually great. A lot of seeds have something called laetrile B17, which is known with your almond kernels, but it's also in a lot of other seeds, and that's because it stops bugs eating them. So in nature, they put a natural thing that was bitter, it's laetrile, which actually stops insects eating them, so the plant can reproduce, unless it's come through Monsanto, and then it's not going to reproduce. But I won't say that because we're not going to talk about that. But bottom line is eat your pips, eat apple pips too. I want to lick everything here, Zane.
We can lick it afterwards, I tell you.
I'm one of those,
Taste. I particularly like to as well. So we'll pop the cayenne pepper, the coconut, 1 tablespoon would go in there.
I did that.
Pinch of Celtic sea salt, double pinch of cayenne pepper because I was a bit excited, and that is it for our mock peanut sauce.
Okay, so we're popping that into
up,
here.
and then maybe we'll add some tamari after we're done.
We do a taste test. We always can. can smell the smells coming out of here, and you know that. So what are you going to do for the tamari?
I'm going to put some tamari in because I want it to be a nice dark colour, and I can see as it's blending it's light, and this will give it that salty, beautiful flavour. Remember, if you want it to be 100% raw though, I do recommend, as same as Samantha, an 80-20 diet. You can actually use Bragg's aminos or shoyu or something like that. Yeah, instead.
It's easy enough to do, but I think most people like to have a bit of you know, or condiments that aren't necessarily. Ooh. I'm always wanting to put avocado in things like this. I love them when they're thick with.
We're going to put avocado in.
Oh, this is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, those flavours, those smells, all right. We're going to have a taste test here. We'll just let you know what it's like. Just go and grab a glass of water while we...
Oh, hello.
Oh, that is... I tell you what, I'm going to do Thai noodles with this one.
I'm going to put garlic in it. And some chilli.
More garlic. I tell you what, no one's going to go near us later.
Garlic and chilli. It's an Asian dinner party. Garlic,
splash.
A bit of chilli. There we go. I promise I won't get it on you. There you go.
No, it's splashing up on you.
There you are.
Okay. No rules. Put in here what you like most. Later and smell someone smelling of garlic.
Probably us. All right, we're going to pop that straight in a bowl. Look, this is a nice sauce. You can make it thicker by adding less water. And if you added less water, you'd have that thick, sticky sauce, and you can put that on the kelp noodles like we did in the last episode.
In fact, any of the sauces with any of the things we make can go on anything.
Yeah,
that's
mix and match.
So once you have a whole lot of sauces, make them up, put them in jars in the fridge, label them, of course, so you know what the name of it is, and you can just use them for the whole week.
That's what I love about
Why would you? I mean, I know Paul Newman's great and he makes up his sauces, but make your own. Maybe we'll sell it and become billionaires like him.
Could be. Marinated mushrooms done. Amazing peanut sauce done.
Absolutely.
Delish, delish, delish. Now we just need to make some fillings for our spring rolls. So
we can cut together?
We can cut together. I'll throw a few things at you. And well, no, you got one. She's on it.
Yeah.
Now we're not peeling anything. We're just going to julienne roughly. You can be fussy if you like and do everything chef style. But to be honest, we're going to wrap it up. You're not going to see it anyway. So just take the rough bits off and chop away.
I love this sort of food. You know, I recently did a raw pasta, which was basically just stuff like this all put together with a tomato sauce over the top. And then I did a cashew nut sour cream. Oh, just unbelievable.
That would be absolutely delicious. And each one of these, you know, if you've got a rainbow on your plate, you're getting so many different vitamins and minerals, and this is exactly what we need to do. So just choosing a selection of whatever you like to do this.
Well, you're right, with all the different colours, the green, the orange, the, well, we've got, the only thing we haven't got is yellow, so you could use a yellow capsicum as well as a red one, and then you'd have all the colours of the rainbow. So we've got something purple here.
We do. I went and picked that up today because purple carrots, at the moment, I'm having a bit of a relationship with, I think. The purple carrots, just they're so sweet and beautiful. These are Tasmanian ones, so they're an Australian product that I'm using, and I really like them.
They come with 2 heads.
We don't come with 2 heads.
It's a joke about the Tasmanians. We don't really mean that. And they know that. We're about the only country that can take the mickey out of each other still without it being sort of too racism at the moment, isn't it?
This is true. This is true. What else can we put in there? Oh, look, fresh herbs. Amazing thing to use is the fresh herbs. So we've got basil, we've got some mint and some coriander. Just a little bit. Look, I'm just going to screw them up in a ball and kind of chiffon the basil. Yeah, this is a small border for 2 people to be using. So
we're doing very well, girl.
I think so. We've got all of our fingers still attached, so this is excellent. What else have we not
We've got that. There's a little bit of avocado. This is my favourite food in the whole world, is avocado.
Avocado's great.
I would eat these every single day, and I would eat a couple of them. That's how much I love the avocados.
Amazing healthy fats, and if you're only eating half of the avocado, remember to leave the pit in the other side, and that'll stop it browning. Also a little bit of lemon juice or lime juice will help as well. So there you go.
I mix this up with banana or mango, anything you want to put in here. A bit of cacao powder. Make the best chocolate mousse. Unbelievable. Put some dates in it if you wish, if you want to sweeten it a bit more. I've got this amazing little grandson. His name's Miles Jeremy. And he
You look
I
young.
do. I feel it sometimes. You know, you're just trying to go, oh, my kids are growing older. I've got a grandson. Mind you, I'm waiting for more after 4 children. I do understand why some animals eat their young, but let me tell you, I can't wait to have more grandbabies. I absolutely love being a grandma. All right, I'm going to lick the spoon.
That was done. Lick the spoon, go right
Mhm.
ahead. And
So,
that looks
that's
simple.
the recycle
Change
bin
it up
down
if you
there.
like. Look, that is a recycle bin down there. Remember also, if you're using recycle bin, don't put your avocado skins in if you have chickens. They're toxic to chickens. Did you know?
I didn't know that.
They are
Chickens.
toxic to chickens. We've got some sprouted
Sounds
lentils
foul.
and that was funny.
I know.
Sprouted lentils and seeds in here. We've got some mung beans, a little bit of alfalfa, some sprouts. They don't need to be cooked, so
all
can
we
I
need to
grab?
We get the big ones?
Grab the big ones.
The big
Now,
ones?
if you're raw, then you're not going to want to use the rice paper. You're going to want to use these beautiful cabbages. So we call it a
Well, what about
Chinese
we do
cabbage.
one of each?
We're going to.
Ah,
Good
perfect.
idea. Chinese cabbage, Napa cabbage, wombok, whatever you want to call it. This is the particular cabbage. It's great for wrapping up like that. But what we can also use is these rice papers.
So I'll do the rice paper, you do that. With these, what I found, they're better if they're left out of the fridge for a little while before you use them, because then they kind of aren't as crispy and they fold better.
I totally agree.
Yeah, and I've found that you take them out, they snap, and when you fold them from this end around so you don't get that snap so much. But of course, the better that they sit out of just you know, room temperature basically.
Often too, I chop a little V in the end once I've rolled it and take that white bit out so it's not as
Go.
scrumptious.
Then eat that, of course. Actually, chop it up and put it back in it.
Or you can
All right.
use it in a juice.
Can I go with this?
Go. Can we see that?
Yeah, so we just want to.
Shall
We
I
don't
take
really need to have the water hot. It can just be, you know, warm water will do it just as well. So, because that's a bit hot to put my fingers in. I'm finding it's like, oh, okay.
So you're ready to fill it up?
Oh, I am ready to fill it up. I can't wait to fill it up. I'm just going to dump that bit in just a little bit longer. There you go. So it only takes a second.
Now
The avocado's going in first. I've got the
There
spoon
we
here.
go.
With the marinated mushroom. We're going to do this together, but it looks like I'm hogging this bit. That's it. If you notice that that's moving, that's because our camera guy is just moving away. The smells of these, I can't wait to eat these.
I'm a bit excited.
I'm
Just a
glad
little bit
I
unhealthy.
didn't. Look, put
I
the
can't help
herbs in
myself.
there. Put a bit of carrot in there.
Both comes,
a bit of
both
that. Yeah, we got
Cucumber,
that. We got
cucumber.
that. We think we got everything in there.
Yeah, look, I'm actually going to pop a little tiny bit of the sauce in
Oh,
it
that's a good
as
idea.
well.
That
Yeah,
is
really.
In fact, why do just a little bit? Why don't you just put a whole lot in there, Zane?
And then we can use it as a dipping
This
sauce
is amazing.
as well.
This is way better than those rolls you were going to go and buy, because they basically put lettuce, carrot, and not
a rainbow
a
of
prawn, a prawn in there, and that's it. Oh, look at that! Can't you just? Oh, now you can just. I mean, I want to eat this so badly.
You can eat it. I'll let you
Can
eat
I?
it.
Can I dip in there? Let me just give something else to put the sauce into. Can we? Because
Well,
I
as
don't
long
want
as
to.
you don't double dip, you can dip in there.
Oh, I'm going to be double dipping, girl. I am going to be
How
double
about I give
dipping.
you a
So what about we do
side
this?
dip?
Okay,
There you go.
that's my double.
Lucky
That's
you're in
my
my kitchen.
that's
huh?
my double dipping. Okay.
Double dipping bowl.
You can tell this is going to be great. So the colours, all the nutrients. But the thing is with the mushrooms, this is like a powerhouse of nutrients. The bottom line is, guys, if we don't eat, we die. So therefore what we eat makes us, our hair, our teeth, our nails, right down to our personality. And we have a lot of kids out there with poor personality problems. When I was at school, you were lucky to find one bad kid. Now you can't find one good one, just about. So it's eating foods like this that's going to make the difference.
Now you'll see what I've been doing while Samantha was talking. I've got a nori sheet out. You can also roll these in the nori if you would like to. So like a little sushi roll without the rice, which is great. Or you can use the little strips of nori to actually tie up the rolls, which we're going to do when I make another one. Or you can try it out now, but I think that one you should.
I'm going to eat this one now. Oh, you know what? It's not only that sauce, but the coriander and the basil and that really come out in the avocado. This is my dipping sauce. Get your own there,
I
girl.
won't put the spoon
This is.
in.
I would even go more chili in the dipping part of it.
Absolutely, and that's up to taste. Remember, we were doing this by taste before. So I'm going to do the same thing that Samantha just did, but with the wombok leaf. So two little bits there, two little bits here. I'm going to get to eat this one, I think.
Zane,
Yes?
these are the best I've ever had.
They're pretty good.
My taste buds are definitely kicking, screaming, and begging for me to eat this and some more of it.
And some more.
Oh,
Lucky, we better
that
save
is
some
just
for
the best.
Rory, our cameraman. He's amazing. He's over there filming while we eat away today.
Too many people are digging their graves with their teeth. And they
agree.
don't get the facts right about good eating. So the thing is, we are digging our graves with our teeth, and we are, well, it's death by knife, food, and ignorance.
So there we go. We've got our little roll. We roll. I only have to roll to a certain point. Let's chop off
I've
the
already
hard
put
bit.
sauce on those bits. It's just come off my hand onto there.
I think it's okay. And then to keep this kind of a roll wrapped up, well, they're not quite long enough. Well, it's not going to work today, but you can do that. But otherwise, you've got your nice little roll. Do you know what?
What
Can
do
we
you
eat
do?
this one? I'm going
Yeah.
to eat it. I want to eat this one. Delicious.
So that's a way to make raw or nearly raw with the rice paper wraps. There's no rules about this, really. I'm just thinking out loud. You know what I'd like to do with this? Is it's a completely different dish. With all that stuffing there, that is so amazing. Imagine getting a salad, just a tossed salad of this, with the avocado. Obviously take the seed out, stuff that in the avocado on top of the dish. As a,
Absolutely.
you know, just a different way of presenting it.
Everything we've done in the 3 episodes so far that we've filmed on this Asian Raw dinner party, you can adjust and you can create so much more. Simple one.
Fingers are just...
You can even get just a lettuce leaf and stuff it in there.
Yeah,
for a light and
that's
easy
it.
one.
Think outside the box. In fact, wouldn't it be great if people actually came up with their versions and emailed them through to us? Thinking about that, yeah. And what's your version of this? What you could do to save us a bit of work with all the cooking? Let them do it. Let them experiment.
I'd love to see what you can come up with. You can even put it in the comments.
You'll have to go and get yourself a optimum blender.
And if you want one of those optimum blenders, go to the comments below, or the details below, and you can click on the Fruity site closest to you and make sure that you get your own.
And Mario will send you out one.
Totally.
And you'll know what's in the box.
Absolutely.
I've got creams on my teeth. Okay. What we've done here, actually, we've just made up another one for the camera guy because he's crazy about eating raw foods as well. And we had a brilliant idea, and that was to take this, which Zane has made up, put it inside there. And you like to cut the end off, Zane?
I do, because I find it's
Okay.
easiest to get that last little roll.
There you go. So look at that. Why would you eat flatbread?
I have no
When you can
idea.
do that, and in that
Tasty.
one I put a little bit of seaweed as well. So the nutrition in there is amazing. Actually, let me put a bit more
all the
sauce in
live
here.
food, some
So this is
sauce.
for Rory. Isn't it an appropriate name? Rory, and he's into raw foods. So that's it. Has your taste buds kicking, screaming, begging for more? That is for sure.
Are you ready to hand
So
that
this
over?
is going over to Rory.
Yum.
Enjoy.
We have been. What we're going to do right now is take a little minute, roll up the rest of this, and we'll be back.
Eat them, and then we'll make something else.
Absolutely, we'll be back right in a second.
Okay. Okay, so who's saying bye? We're kind of both doing my
Sure,
show
we
together.
can.
We've put together, we've put it in a nice little plate. Notice everything's miraculously cleaned up around the place, which
Totally
is great.
amazing.
Help us. But we've got the ones, this is the, well, you explain, this is actually your show here today as well.
Well, this is exciting. So these are the 2 Napa leaf or Wombok cabbage spring rolls. So 100%
So those are
raw.
in there.
And then these ones on top have the rice paper rolls on. So the bottom ones are raw and the top ones have a little bit of cooked stuff, but absolutely amazing. We ate the rest, that's why it's clean.
We did eat the rest. I was putting those ones inside those ones, and I've had about 3 of them, and the cameraman had about 4 of them, and you had about 3 of them. And what I've loved about this one, I think this is the best raw dish as a savoury dish that we've done. I know. Because that peanut sauce, that mock peanut sauce is amazing, but just the concept of putting the mushrooms in there, way better than your prawns and your chicken and all that sort of thing. It's got way more flavour, plus the amount of vegetables in there. So give it a try, folks.
And experiment with it, you know, be really creative with what you put in. Put any vegetable that you like. It's simple. Chop it up, throw it in, wrap it up, eat, enjoy. It makes an amazing.
Chop it up, wrap it up.
Throw it in, chop it up, wrap it up. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was a one-off.
Throw it in, throw it in.
Throw it
That's
in.
what it said. Great way to do it. So thank you for watching, and we'll have your taste buds kicking and screaming and begging for more.
Absolutely, and if you're watching this on my FroothieTV channel, remember to subscribe so that you can see all 4 dishes or all 4 episodes in our Asian Raw dinner party. Thanks, Amanda.
And get yourself an optimum raw blender for all those awesome foods.
Ciao for now. Stop for a minute so I can finish that and clean it. We'll roll up a bunch.
Alright, can I make you one please, Rory? Would you like me to make you one?
I would love one, Sam.
I thought you might. So So here we are back with the end of episode 4, where we did the black sesame coconut ice cream. This is it. That hasn't quite frozen yet, but Zane, well, I think we both, you went and I bought these at IKEA. These little things. So what we've done is we've put the ice cream in there. It isn't quite frozen yet, but they're going to be like absolutely
Black sesame
perfect
paddle
for
balls.
the kids.